Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by my channel. It's Cleaner Eats with Lisa here, and I am bringing to you today a very interesting cookie recipe. I have Hashimoto's, so I have an autoimmune disorder called Hashimoto's, and at some point in my journey I had to go on the AIP protocol, which is an autoimmune protocol, which was kind of like an elimination diet where I had to eliminate a lot of the foods that were causing me inflammation. So I learned how to make banana cookies, and seeing as I can't eat oats because they're a grain and I can't do wheat because they have gluten, I have to be a little bit more creative. And I did find some. I'm going to give you some tips and tricks about these today. So one of the flours that I use is what we call tiger nut flour. Tiger nuts are a tubular, so it's like a vegetable root, and they're very, very hard, so they have to grind them, but they make a really hearty flour, and I really love it. So I use a combination because it's a little too dense, I find. So I also use buckwheat flour. Now these are buckwheat groats, and I actually get them on Amazon, and I will have an Amazon affiliate link down below that shows you my storefront. So if you wanted to get your hands on these, that's where I find them, right on Amazon. The buckwheat groats, though, I take them, I know it's a big 5-pound bag, but it goes fast because I grind them and use them for my bread too, which I'll show in another video. So what I do is I grind it down to my bullet. They're really super soft pellets of buckwheat. They're not wheat at all. They're actually a seed. And again, with this protocol, it was kind of like trial and error. You eliminate everything for like 30, 60 days, then slowly add one food in at a time, and then you figure out, you'll know right away if that food's bothering you. And I truly learned that in my experience. So anyway, so the one thing though about the tiger nut flour too, I want to say is it has some balls of flour that you might have to break up as you get it. So I just mix a little bit of each to equate 2 cups. I do a cup of buckwheat flour and a cup of tiger nut flour. And then I take 2 large bananas and a 1/4 cup of maple syrup. And I get my maple syrup over at Costco. And this is an organic, 100% pure grade A maple syrup. And it's delicious. I love it. But also, so I mix that together so it's nice liquid. It's like, I don't know if you guys know, but you can make like a coconut or a banana milk, just like you make almond milk. That is for another video. I have lots of tips and tricks. But so here's what I took was like 2 very ripe bananas. You want really, really ripe bananas. And at my grocery store, I usually find those for a cheaper price. So I bought a bunch yesterday, and they were on a cheaper price. And then what I don't use in this, I'll freeze those, and then they make a really good smoothie ingredient. So one of the other things I do is I like to season up my flour. And I had bought from Epicure our gingerbread seasoning, which is a seasonal item. You can't get it right now, but it is amazing. So if you're with me next year and this comes back out, stock up, because this is amazing. It's great in smoothies. It's great in cookies, any kind of cookie. If you want to make a pumpkin bread, it's so good in that too. Or if you don't have that one, but if you have it, you know, from this season, go ahead and use it to season up these cookies. They're so good. You can also use our pumpkin pie spice. We do have cinnamon as well. So you can go ahead and season that up. And then if you want a little extra treat like me, I like some chocolate chips. And I use these. These are allergen-free dark chocolate morsels from Toll House. And I actually get them at Walmart. And they only have like a few ingredients. So it's everything I can eat. They're dairy-free, gluten-free. All they have is 3 ingredients. They have organic chocolate, organic cane sugar, and organic cocoa butter. So these I can have. So I definitely throw them in there. So I just take my batter here and mix it in with the flour. Scrape it on, or my batter, my bananas, my banana kind of milk with the maple syrup. Get it all in there. Scrape it all out. I love the bullet. Do you guys have a bullet? I love the bullet. All right, and I'm going to mix that all up. And really, it mixes beautifully. It's just so easy. And it's just the right amount. Now, if you didn't have enough moisture for some reason, if your bananas weren't big enough, you could always add just a splash of water. But I find it's just a great consistency. I don't know. It always works out perfect. I don't know. It's kind of interesting. All right. So here we go. That's it. Look at that. That's my cookie dough. And I'm going to add in a sprinkle of my chocolate chips in there. Okay. And then mix that into. Now, sometimes I do raisins instead of chocolate chips, but I don't have any raisins today. So I'm just going to do the chocolate chips. Or you could slice up some dates and put those in here as well. They're really good too in here. All right, so now I'm going to take, so Epicure has scoops. And if you want a big cookie, use one of these. I kind of like a smaller cookie, so I just use this and I literally scoop it out. And let me give you a little show here. So I have my cookie sheet with my silicone baking mat from Epicure that keeps it from sticking. And I literally just put it right on my silicone baking sheet. Well, let me get some on here and then I'll... And this, again, the silicone baking sheet saves from parchment paper because parchment paper is paper and we want to save the trees, right? So that's kind of what I do. See, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Look at how perfect those made. Oh, they're so beautiful. So that is my quick banana cookie recipe. I don't really have a recipe. It's kind of what I just said. So it's really easy. I guess I could type that and I'll put it in the description. And also, if you would like any of the Epicure products that I talked about today, the scoop, the silicone, the seasonings, please check out my website. Link is down below. If you'd like to join my Facebook group, Cooking with Friends, we'd love to have you there too. So I guess I'm going to go and finish these up and get them baking so I can eat them. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day. Bye.